He trash. The whole game is to play as Ganyu. What the hell is this nigga doing? That's trash. You trash for real.
See the difference between us?
My name's Pyro, and welcome to my orbiter. A few people in my alliance asked me for a tutorial, so here it is. To be clear, this video won't cover things such as basic controls or how to clip items, because all of that stuff has already been covered by Man Davos in his tutorial, which I'll link in the description. In this video, I'm going to pull apart bits of my build to show which items are used. I'll talk a bit about my general design philosophy going into this, and give some useful recommendations and tips about decorating. So let's get into it.
Yo, this nigga got a whole computer room. What the fuck?
So, one of your first considerations should be the theme and colour scheme of your room. You can kind of think of it like colouring a warframe. The more contrast you have between your primary, secondary, tertiary and accents, the more your room is going to pop. That being said, our colour choices for flat surfaces are quite limited right now, so don't worry too much if your orbiter looks a bit similar in colour to other people's. Now, where you can really differentiate your design from others is with the structure. What shapes do you want to have? Do you want to keep it wide open, or do you want to section it off into smaller areas? One of the most important considerations is the balance between structural complexity and room detail. The more geometrically complex the structure is, the more interesting the room will look. The more detail and clutter items you add, the more natural and lived in the space will feel. Both of these are competing for your limited room capacity. You can choose to really lean into one way or the other, or try to strike a balance like I've done here. There's no right or wrong to any of this
Oh my
stuff,
God.
just things to consider.
Yo, he snapped.
So, starting off in the operator room, this is a nice big space. It really lends itself to having some kind of structural feature, and I've gone for these green pillars. They're made of wide green artisan pots from Griffiths. You can see that I've had to use two here to reach the ceiling. Then, where the two pots clipped, I've used these spars also from Griffiths. Then the kind of
What the
and
fuck?
I've used the Ansiphis from Grandmother on Deimos as the base of the pillar. Then
What the
these glass
fuck?
bits in between the pillars are made of Deviri repast tables from Griffiths. Everything glass in my build is made of this. And the
What the
top bits of
fuck?
the table are being hidden by these bushes.
Wow, he is fucking
Borders are
crazy.
also made
I ain't got
of
time.
green artisan
I wish I
from
did, though.
Griffiths. And the
You
white
know what?
part
You
here
do
is
got time. You don't do nothing on this earth but die.
to make that surface. I had the idea of making kind of like a museum exhibit, art gallery kind of style for this room. So what I've done here is use these white pots, kind of sunk them into the pillar there to make the plaque, and then
What
use
the
this
fuck?
decoration from Dicker in Fortuna to make the actual lighting. So one last thing I want to mention here, if you're going to cover
Yo.
the room in these wood panels, as much as possible try to use the large panels. I know they cost like 8 times as much standing as the regular panels, but they cover the area of about 2 or 3 regular panels, so they can save you quite a lot of room capacity. Next up is the orbiter hall area. So I wanted to keep the green pillar aesthetic that I had going on in the previous room, while still trying to preserve the identity of each of the 4 arsenal segments. So
Yo.
started off by putting in wooden floor, wooden ceiling, and then to make these are long Zaraman tables. They've been flipped on their side, then rotated diagonally, and then kind of clipped into the ceiling and wall so that only a triangle-shaped area is showing. I then used these Intransi wall sconces from Bird Free as
Yo.
specifically to cover any kind of ugly areas where 2 items meet.
Yo, this nigga fucking crazy.
This is just the display in front of the grimoire pedestal.
Yo.
Then for the PC itself, this is the Sukshma casing from the market, and I've just added a few bits and bobs to kind of make it look more techy, and also give it some gold trim to tie it into the rest of my build. Now for the keyboard here, the actual base of it is just this Zaraman lunch tray. But for the keys, what I've done is I've used the rubber fish trophy from Fortuna.
What the fuck?
So that only the LEDs on the side show up.
Yo, this nigga, yo, they gotta have a fucking group doing this, like they sharing ideas. Ain't no way this nigga used a fucking fish to make fucking keys.
Kind of look at it in terms of what bits can you hide and what can you make out of the bits that are showing. Like, this doesn't just have to be
Obviously.
a chair. If you hide the backrest, it can be a shelving unit. This doesn't just have to be a plant pot, it can also be used as a pillar. This doesn't only have to be like a hand spar, you can also use it as a ceiling ornament. That's the kind of way you've got to think about this. Anyway, that's enough waffling from me. I know I haven't gone into every single detail, but I wanted this video to serve as some inspiration and a general guide on how to approach decorating your orbiter. I hope you found it useful. Let me know.
Yo, your hours on Warframe gotta be fucking hot. But then again, I don't know.
Hoping 1999 brings loads more decorations. Bye.
Yo, I'm following this nigga. Got me fucked up. I know what to do when I'm bored. When the season's low. Bah. There's a lot of good shit coming out of Bleach. We need a good Bleach to go with this. Bruh, the Asian movie is way better than... Cause it makes more sense for that to be made.
何あんた手加減しないわよ。
命知らずのバカが現れた。どうした？間抜けねえ。間抜けねえ。間抜けねえ。太陽剣。間抜けねえ。稽古をつけてやる。
さーて思いっきりやりましょう。
Check this. Uh-oh, it's not looking good. Internet look like it's having a bad day. Grab my internet. I was just fighting earlier. What the fuck? Oh yeah, this shit bad. I don't know who it is. I hope it get better. It's not gonna work. Okay, let's try to fight. Oh my god.